Good morning, students. I am Dr. Krishnapriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, JJ College of Arts and Science. Now we are going to discuss about bryophytes. In bryophytes, there are major three divisions. They are liverworts, hornworts, and mosses. Commonly, the bryophytes are non-vascular plants. First of all, liverworts. For example of liverworts, Mercantia, Rixia, and Bellia. And hornworts, Anthoceras, Notothylus, Megaceras. And then mosses, Fineria, Polytrachum, and Sphagnum. First of all, what is bryophyte? Bryophyte is the normal group name of mosses, liverworts, and hornworts. They are non-vascular plants. Already you know that they are a non-vascular plant. What is the vascular plants? In vascular plants, the vascular bundles are present. For example, xylem and phloem. But the bryophytes didn't have a vascular, non-vascular plants. Didn't have a vascular plants. They are non-vascular plants, which means they have no roots, no vascular tissues, etc. Bryophytes are called the amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why they are called as amphibian? Because it lives in land and water. Next, amphibians are those organisms which live in both land and in water. The bryophytes of the mosses and then hornworts and liverworts, it's making many divisions. For example of mosses, the division is Bryophyta, and hornworts Anthrocerapsida, and liverworts the divisions Bryopsida. Then they produce the sex organs of antheridium like a sperm and archegonium like an egg. Antheridium is a male gametophyte and the archegonium is a female gametophyte. Already you know that. And that depend upon a sporophyte generation which produce the spores. The bryophyte sporophyte usually lacks of complex vascular systems like phloem and xylem because bryophytes is thalloid. So it does not have a vascular system, no roots, no stem, no leaves and etc. And then mature sporophyte of archegonium and antheridium. Antheridium is a male gametophyte and archegonium is a female gametophyte. The thallus of the male and female gametophytes of liverworts. You see the life cycle of this in this slide. Next, gametophytic plant body. Plant body is divided into two parts. First one is dorsal and ventral. First of all, the first figure shows the dorsal view. In the dorsal view, the germocope is present in the thallus of the gametophytic plant body, and the ventral side, the apical knots, scales and rhizoids are present in the thallus of the gametophyte. The thalloid body, small flattened dorsiventral both side, dichotomous branch, dorsal surface, so the prominent midrib. Growing point is situated in the apical nodes and ventral surface shows the presence of a large number of rhizoids. And then diplophyte, saprophytic generation, haploid gametophytic generation. In the life cycle of the bryophytes, the mitosis and meiosis life cycle is take place in the fertilization. For example, diploid in a saprophytic generation and haploid in a gametophytic generation. Next, male and female thallus of the Mercantia. The male is represent to the antheridospore and female is archegoniospore. The both thallus are differ in the gametophytic of sporophytic. Mercantia germocup. Mostly the germocup is present in a dorsal surface. As usual we know that. But germocup is a it is one of the traditional medicine of Chinese. For example of a Mercantia, it is used for as a traditional medicine of a Chinese. The common uses of mercansia is mainly used to the treatment of skin disease and nail fungi. The thallus is look like a cup-like structure in a dorsal surface, and that is called as gemma cup. So the gemma cup is located in the dorsal side, well, like a cup-like structure. So it is called as gemma cup. In gemma cup, two or three gemmas are present. It is used to cure pulmonary tuberculosis. Gemma cups are 2 mm or to 3 mm or cupules present on the dorsal surface of the midrib region. Gemma contains chloroplasts containing rhizoid cells, air chambers and mucilage cells. In gemma, on coming in contact with the ground, start germinating immediately because it take on vegetative reproduction. The gemmas are present only in the dorsal surface of the mercansia and also riccia and the mercansia species. Each gemme has one stalk and apical cells and inner sides of the cup-like structure, and also knots also present in it. In gemma cup, 2 or 3 gemmes are present in the inner side of the gemme. Next, gemma cup. The thallus through the gemma cup. In gemma cup, the air chambers are presented and also mucilage hair also presented, and thallus and scales, rhizoids. In between the gemma cup, the gem is present. In each and every gemme, the oil content cells are presented, and it curves into the knots-like structure and also a stalk. Anthocerus. Next one is Anthocerus. Anthocerus means the hornworts. Why it is called as hornworts? Because in the thallus, the horns are presented in the thallus dorsal surface. So it is called as hornworts and also Anthocerus. The difference between of a mercansia and the Anthocerus is most of the thallus are same, but in the horn-like structures only differ in it. The Anthocerus species is commonly called field hornwort. It is a bryophyte family and Anthrocetaceae. It is club-shaped structure with a long stalk. The club-shaped antheridium has an outer sterile jacket inside the enclosed anthrocytes. The anthrocytes are developed into the biflagellate anthrozoids. Next one is polytrichum. The polytrichum is also called as mosses. It is commonly called as mosses in its common name of hair cap and hair moss. Polytrichum is approximately 70 species in India. It is used for making brushes, mats, baskets, etc. It is dark green and also brown in color. Its length are 5 to 10 cm long. Some of the polytrichum species are Polytrichum formosum and Polytrichum albinum and Polytrichum strictum, etc. In polytrichum, we make a polytrichum. It look like here the mats are present in the wall of the gardens, etc. So it is look like a very graceful and very beautiful look like structure. So the polytrichum is also called as mosses. Thank you very much. Thank you, students.